6 years after 1972, in 1978, we see another education policy coming about. 6 years after 72, people must have seen the results and the implementation of the 72 policy and decided to put together another policy. We shall look at the objectives of the 1978 policy. One was to create a love and affinity among the people of Pakistan for Pakistan. Now, this is important. If you are a resident and citizen of a country, you should be proud of that country. And so, it was important through education to bring about in young people that love for Pakistan. We've talked much throughout the years about brain drain. Why do people leave Pakistan and go away after a certain time period for higher education or whatever, and most of these people don't come back? It is because we have not been able to achieve this passion for Pakistan, this affinity for our country in our young people. And this, for the first time, was seen in the 1978 policy as a need, as an objective of education in the hope of stopping the brain drain, or at least minimizing it. Two, it was also seen to create a sense among students that being Pakistani, they are also members of the Islamic community in the international world. There are three key factors here in number two. We are part of the international community. We are, by our very ideology, Islamic, and we are Pakistani. So how do you show in the international arena your being Pakistani and your being with an Islamic perspective? That also was seen as an objective for education in the 78 policy. Three, to prepare citizens well equipped with the ideology of Pakistan. And the ideology of Pakistan really is the Islamic ideology. Pakistan was created on the two-nation theory, and the two-nation theory was based on Muslims and Hindus, and Muslims for Pakistan was an Islamic state, and so the ideology is Islamic ideology. Do our young people even today understand the ideology of the nation and the ideology of Islam? And it is through education that we can make sure that they understand both and see the connection, the relationship between the ideology of Pakistan and Islamic ideology. Four, to build the character of people and individuals in the light of the Quran and the Hadith. So we see, we do want human beings, we do want creative people, we do want independent people, we do want people who are not going to be dependent on others, but we want them to be in light of the teachings of the Quran and the Hadith. So the 78 policy really puts a heavy emphasis on Islamic ideology and how education can be framed in the light of that. 5, to give equal chance of education to all without discrimination of religion, and to give minorities the facilities of their culture and religion. So although it stresses Islamic ideology, but it also at the same time allows the minorities to practice their religion and allows education to be open to all without any discrimination. That is critical. 6, to promote abilities of individuals through proper education. In other words, can people become what they want to become through good quality education, not what we or teachers or their parents want them to become. 7, to provide basic education to all citizens without having a consideration for caste or creed. Basic education, and that is up to the school level. Will this policy allow, should this policy allow, and will it be successful? How will it be implemented? All these are key factors to consider as we look at the objectives of the 78 policy.